recording? Yes, there we go. Well, hello everyone. It's me, Shunch. I'm back. It's been a while, and I've missed you guys a whole lot. um, but yeah, we've got a different one today. So I recently found out about a game called AI Dungeon, which it's a little difficult to explain what it is. I mean, obviously we're going to be playing it today, so I'm going to show you what it is in a second. But essentially, you know those like really old school like text-based RPGs where it's like you wake up in a dungeon, what do you do? And you type in the text box like I go left, I go right, I eat the food in front of me, I pick up a bucket. That's essentially what AI Dungeon is, except the world isn't really written, and like the game's response, it's not written by a human. It's all done by artificial intelligence, and it's really, really cool. Yeah, and this game is free. Yeah, you just Google AI Dungeon and it'll come up. There is a premium version of it, but for today I'm just gonna be doing the free version. But if you guys like it, I might upgrade in the future. So let's just jump into this. So here's the main screen. We have I'm going to click on worlds, and there's actually this pre-made world, so a lot of the details are pre-made by a human, and that'll just keep things a little bit more organized. But I don't know what to expect. So this is the world of Kedar. So keep in mind, things are still going to be like generated by the AI. It's just some of the details were put in by a human to keep things a little bit more on track, because when it's entirely generated by the AI, it gets a little bit confused. So this is the world of Kedar. Kedar is a world of dragons, demons, and monsters. These dark creatures constantly war for control of the land, leaving the few human kingdoms in the shadow of a dark and powerful force. But now the kingdoms of man are fighting back, slowly assembling an army to reclaim the world. Let's create a character. Oh, this is new. Okay. So, suggestions for a character. Let's see. I could always go for Clement Frost, who is our Sims character, if you've seen some of our wonderful Sims streams. Let's see. Wow, there's some interesting things down here. Okay. Let's go for I can spell Clement Frost. He's a male. Wait, male. Oh, can you put in? Okay, you can put in custom. That's interesting. But let's go for male because. Okay, human, half demon, half Rakshasa, and a lizardman. What? These are some. The Rakshasa are humans that were cursed into the forms of cats. Though their intelligence was lost in the transformation, some unique traits have evolved in the human Rakshasa. Wait, it's spelled differently here. Rakshasas or Rakshasas? Like cat-like reflexes and a penchant for deception. Lizardman. Let's keep Clement a human. Okay, class. Trapper, Bard, Warden, Ranger, Mage, Paladin, Sorcerer. Oh, there is a Mage and a Sorcerer. This is clearly meant to be more serious, and although I can appreciate that, I'm definitely not going to stay with all of the more serious things. Also, pardon me for eating on stream. I haven't had dinner yet, but I really wanted to get a stream today because I've missed you guys. I've missed streaming. So let's see. Mages have learned to control some of their magic that flows through Kedar. Huh. Oh, weak in physical health, their powers can only... let's see about sorcerer. Okay. Starting location. Oh, this is interesting. Magic kingdom, a human kingdom, a small kingdom, a land of fires and blood, a logging and mining community with a greedy king who rules by fear and greed. That sounds like Clement. Let's see, a small mining town. We enter the kingdom with a rather desolate area. There's a forest nearby. The wise men led a group of followers of Kedar. Let's go for the first one. And world events, I don't entirely know what those are, but let's turn them on. Okay, start the game. Okay, world events. Santabot's sleigh crashed on Kedar with Cupid Bot's head on it? What? Okay. Alright, Kedar is a world of dragons, demons, and monsters. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click on that. Okay. The kingdoms are fighting back, slowly assembling an army to reclaim the world. You are Clement, a male human sorcerer in the town of Kostas in the kingdom of Agadori. You've started to notice the mine nearby is being worked at an alarming rate. You've heard of rumors of a dark and powerful dragon that has been awoken by the mining activity. You could head to the village of Kostas and try to warn the king about the oncoming threat, or you could decide to loot the mine before the evil forces arrive. I think we both know what I'm going to go for. Let's see. So your options here... Oh, first of all... Okay, actually... Okay, never mind. So our choices here, we can do something, so type in like, I loot the mine, I warn the king, or you can say something, which is obviously dialogue, or you can write story, which you kind of control the world around you. It's kind of a god mode. So what do you do? I loot the mine. You... What? What? Oh! It did not understand that. Wait. No, you loot the... Not you loot the yours, you loot the mine. What? You've had enough adventure for one lifetime, a lifetime that has only been a few short years, really.
It's killing you off already, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Wait, oh, come on. It was always going to come to this, a life of leisure. Who cares about some stupid dragon?
Okay.
Okay. See what loot there is. You walk around this... Whoa. That was loud. New quest, Valentine's, find Cupid Bot's head. I think this is an event that's happening right now because it's Valentine's Day. You see what loot there is. You walk around the sleigh looking at the assorted bags of loot, mostly toys, some food. It's enough to feed a small army if you needed it to. Huh. Well, I kind of want to form an army now. Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops. Accidentally. Oh, I accidentally hit retry. Okay. That's roughly the same thing. Okay. You grab everything that looks valuable and shove it into the bag that you stole from the Clyton merchants. There are even some trope fat rolls in there for good measure. Huh. Okay. See if there is any more loot to grab. Oh, what do I spot? You spot something else. A golden egg. It looks rather ugly, but it's quite shiny. This would make a nice gift for my family, you think to yourself. I'm gonna edit that because that's not what Clement would say. This would make a nice thing to steal. Okay. Take the golden egg. Okay. You snap the egg into your bag and begin the long walk back to the town of Clyton. The egg is pretty heavy, but you manage to make it without anything bad happening. Huh. I wonder if I can sell the egg. So...
But can you eat it?
Try to eat the golden egg. Oh no. Despite being heavy with a thick shell, you manage to carry the egg for quite some time. You aren't sure if you want to eat it or not. I'm sure that I want to eat it. Yeah. Eat the egg. You decide that if you're going to ignore the potential danger that could happen, but you decide that if you're going to ignore the potential danger that could happen eating the egg, it's best to enjoy the process. You take out your knife and begin to carve into the golden yolk. I'm going to continue eating the golden egg. You carve out a hole in the yolk and grab the sensor. You bring it near your mouth and a siren goes off? What? What do? Panic. You panic. You drop the egg from the shock of having a bomb explode a second later. You're blown back onto the ground quite heavily as the force of the explosion knocks you around for a few minutes? Not just a few minutes. Ah, I say.
After being ragdolled.
Yeah. Can I continue eating the golden egg?
Yeah. I mean, the explosive part's already been dealt with.
Yeah. You continue eating the golden egg. Ha ha! I've been shot! You quickly crawl over to the golden egg, which is still warm. A sensor is in it, and you pick it up. No, I want to eat it.
The sensor or the egg?
The egg. Yeah, just eat around the sensor. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Wait, isn't this like a medieval fantasy?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a sensor?
Mm-hmm. You grab the sensor and bring it to your mouth. You bite into it and turn it on. Your stomach begins to do somersaults. What the? Continue eating the golden egg. I'm stubborn about this. I wanted to eat the egg. Oh. Quest complete. Find Cupid Bot's head. So this is some sort of event that's going on right now. I don't really understand it.
Yeah. It's not saying anything about you finding Cupid Bot's head. You just continue to eat something that, like, circumstantial evidence would suggest you shouldn't be eating.
You pick up the head and bring it to your mouth. A siren starts going off in your head. It's a bomb, you yell.
Again? I think the AI might be confused here.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to hard reset this.
Yeah. Wait. Dang it, why does this always happen? Okay. Alright, let's restart the game.
It ends another failure about as often as it becomes incredibly, as it goes really well, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I honestly think it was the attempted, like, scripted event.
Yeah, there's a scripted event going on, again, because it's Valentine's Day. Something about Cupid Bot and Santa Bot. I don't really understand what it is. Okay.
It just, like, completely took over this.
Yeah, it did. So I tried again, I turned it off, so we're gonna see how it goes this time. Okay. Okay. You've spent most of your life learning sorcery from a mage's guild in the nearby town of Tantum. You dream of one day using your powers to help your people.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Help them do what?
One day, a messenger from the Mages Guild rides up to you and delivers a message. It's an invitation to go to the annual summer meeting of the guild. I'm gonna edit this real quick. Wait, no. I want to edit this one. You dream of one day using your powers to take over the world. Or what would Clement want? Impregnate all of the women in the town. Impregnate all the women in the kingdom. Alright.
Okay. Back on track.
Yeah, and I'm also going to copy this information. Here, wait. Let's copy that. Yeah, actually, let's copy all of that, and then this is the information that the AI like remembers and it kind of draws from. So I'm keeping that in there so like the AI knows that I'm not about helping people. I'm about impregnating women. Okay. Okay. One day, a messenger from the Mages Guild rides up to you and delivers an invitation to go to the annual summer meeting of the guild. This is a very important event. You must careful choose what to pack. I'm gonna ask the messenger, what is the summer meeting? The winter meeting is a major event in the life of a sorcerer, as it is where contracts are made and business transacted. Transacted. I can talk. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? How far away is the meeting? The meeting is being held in a small mountain village in a place called Borberg. It's a simple enough village, but it does have a nice tavern where you can have a bite to eat before going to the meeting. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is pack. Let's see, what do I pack? Let's pack a change of clothes, an unsuspicious golden egg, and a staff, like a wizard staff. It's called an arcane staff.
Okay. Well, and a lump of clay.
Okay, an arcane staff. Yeah, don't forget that lump of clay. Okay. And I'm going to copy that information. Okay. so that the AI will remember it. You grab your pack and begin to prepare for the trip. You carefully line your sword at your side and place your staff in the pack. It must be a really small staff if it fits in. Alright.
It's old.
Okay, let's set off for Borberg. The cold is deadly this time of year, and you're glad you don't have to make a habit of traveling these roads. Still, it's good to be back in Kostas again. Okay. I'm gonna play with my lump of clay. You take the lump of clay and roll it into a ball. You pick up the ball and throw it against the wall. What wall? Balls are great. You should put more time into making things that only you can use. Okay. I'm gonna continue traveling toward Borberg. You travel through the foothills of the mountain with ease and make camp for the night as the sun sets. A halfling comes out from the bushes and hands you a small bundle. Can I eat the halfling?
Make fun of him for being short.
Okay.
Just ignoring the bundle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, why are you so short, buddy? You turn on your lantern and begin to pack the bags. Because I've been beating up little kids lately. That's why Santa says. What?
I don't know what that is.
Wait, I don't think the game knows that he's Clement. Like, I don't think it understands who Clement Frost is. I'm gonna retry that. You study the halfling, who's just a bit shorter than you. A mosquito buzzes around your face and you feel like slapping it to death. In front of you stands a barely adult human child.
What?
Okay, let's retry that again. The halfling scurries off and disappears into the darkness. You begin to laugh. Your question has been posed on the net before. You turn and toss that night, trying to sleep in the cold. Okay, I'm gonna inspect the bundle.
The halfling's gone.
Yeah. The bundle is a small burlap sack tied up with twine. You can feel a lump in the sack, which you immediately recognize as a large egg. Is it another golden egg? Amazing!
Apparently those things are just a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
They're just bombs anyway.
Carefully, you undo the twine and open up the burlap sack. You take the egg out and examine it in the moonlight, smiling to yourself. It is a perfect egg. Wait, so is it golden or is it just like a really nice egg?
Well, there's only one thing you can do now. You have to build a nest and sit on the egg until it hatches.
So I'm going to build a nest out of nearby twigs and place the egg in the nest. You spend the remainder of the night nestling the egg in twigs by the fire. The egg is warm, but you don't dare risk resting too close to it. I'm just going to sleep. Sleep until morning. You wake up early, the fire's long dead. You pull out your egg and examine it. It is definitely warmer now. A twinkle can be seen from the egg.
Close enough to get
Wait, what? As you examine the egg, you notice that it is more blue than gold. You can make out the shape of a present inside, which warms your heart. I'm gonna retry that. I think the game's confused.
They're trying to take things in the direction of Santa again.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Huh. Okay, it says the egg is beautiful, shimmering. Wait, the egg is a beautiful, shimmering, flawless white. A single twinkle can be seen, which you know represents your future. The egg seems to almost ripple in certain lights. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna want to like roost with that.
Okay, let's pack up camp and set off toward, oh, what was it called? Borberg. Pack up, holding the egg carefully in my hands as I walk. You follow the road for the next few hours, resting occasionally. As the sky begins to turn pink, you come across a wooden signpost pointing off in the direction of Borberg. Okay, let's continue toward Borberg. Oh, I'm gonna, by the way, let's... Okay, I'm going to put... So... Okay. I'm gonna have to take some of this info out. Let's... So I'm gonna have to take out some of this information because you get 1,000 characters max, and we're a little past that. You have an invitation. Honestly, I don't really care about these details up here. It's fine. There we go. Okay. So, you long to meet and a drink. You continue toward Borberg. You continue to walk down the road and soon see another wooden signpost some distance to the road. The signpost is large and wooden, and it sits in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Thanks.
What a large wooden sign.
Let's keep walking until I arrive in Borberg. Okay. Wait. I thought that Borberg was a tiny town. Yeah, the meeting is being held in a small mountain village called Borberg. It's a simple enough village, but it has. Let's retry this. Okay. Okay, there we go. You arrive in Borberg at noon. As the sun is high in the sky, you notice a signpost pointing off on the road some distance away. There is a tavern and a general store at the crossroads. Let's go to the tavern in Borberg. You enter the tavern and find it fairly empty. You walk over to the bar and ask the barkeep, an older man with a bushy beard, if there are any travelers in town. Let's ask when the annual summer meeting of the guild. Okay, the barkeep knows of the annual meeting. In fact, he is the caretaker of the guild house and makes sure it is kept clean and safe for when the delegates meet there. Okay. When does it begin? When does the meeting begin? The barkeep says that the meeting usually begins on the first Monday of December. Wait, I thought it was a summer meeting. I guess months are confusing in this world.
Yeah, summer starts late.
Let's edit this. I think the December thing is like, again, the game trying to shove Christmas in my face. Let's change it to the first Monday of August. Because that's more like summer.
Wait, did it tell me about what month it was?
It didn't. But, well, it just said that it was the annual summer meeting.
Okay. So the implication is, like, it's close enough to the meeting.
Yeah, like, he received an Clement received an invitation and then, like, set off for the meeting. Okay. Okay. So the meeting is tomorrow, then. I'm just gonna feed it some information.
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes he'll be like, no, I said it's 2 years from now.
Yeah.
The bartender hops up on the desk and starts jumping.
Yeah.
Starts dancing.
Yeah, okay. So I said, so the meeting is tomorrow then, the barkeep nods. He goes on to say that he has to make sure the place is in good order before the meeting so he can report it back to his superiors. Okay. Let's see. You say, you got anything I can eat or a place to sleep for the night? The barkeep says he does indeed. He points to a door in the back of the tavern. This is the kitchen where he sleeps.
Humble means, I guess.
Wait, do I have to share a bed with the barkeep? He said that he sleeps in the kitchen. But, like, I asked him, like, do you have anywhere I can sleep for tonight?
Yeah, just cuddle up to him, I guess.
Alright. Oh, hello, Bad Cat 5. How are you doing today? We're playing some AI dungeon and things are interesting, I guess. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay. So the barkeep apparently sleeps in the kitchen, and that's like, no, I mean, Do you have anywhere for... Wait. How do you spell customer? Oh, no. Customers to sleep. The barkeep is confused by your question. He looks around and walks over to a
tavern.
Oh, to a row of beds in the back. Okay. So
he's just like, oh, idiot! Did you not see the beds here?
Yeah, I love AI Dungeon, Bad Cat. It's a lot of fun. Like I spend way too much time playing this game. He looks around and walks over to a row of beds in the back. Oh, thanks. How much to, like, rent one of them for tonight? The barkeep says a bag of gold should do it. You hand him a small piece of gold, and he hands you a key. You walk over to the beds and lie down. Okay.
A bag?
Yeah, he said a bag of gold, and then I hand him a piece of gold. And then he hands me a key, and then I walk over to the bed and lie down.
Too socially awkward to negotiate.
Oh man, 1900 hours. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a rookie compared to that. I've probably played maybe like 5 or 10 hours. It's really fun though, and I mean, I guess I have some stuff that you can teach me. Okay, let's walk over to the beds and lie down. Let's just sleep for the night. Because the annual meeting is tomorrow. So, for context, my character, his name is Clement Frost. He, yeah, so Clement Frost, he's I think a mage or a sorcerer in this world, and he received an invitation to the annual summer meeting of the Mages Guild. And so he traveled to this tiny town for the meeting, and I think it starts tomorrow. So I think we'll see what the game thinks when the game thinks the meeting starts. Okay. Sleep until morning. Oh, wait, no, I said sleep until morning. Whoops. Oh, okay, I guess it understood anyway. You wake up at dawn. I just like to think that he said out loud, sleep until morning, and then he fell asleep. You wake up at dawn. Whoops. You get up, make some food from the provisions in your bag, and have it while you wait for the Baron. After a few hours of waiting, you hear hoofs. Dang it, it's trying to... Oh, what's in the pin? So, okay. You are Clement, a male human sorcerer in the world of Kedar. You live in Kostas, a city in the kingdom of Agadori. You've spent most of your life learning sorcery from the Mages Guild in the nearby town of Tantum. You dream of one day using your powers to impregnate all of the women in the kingdom. Because that's my character. He has one goal in life, and that's impregnating all of the women in the kingdom. You have an invitation to go to the annual summer meeting of the Mages Guild. Oh, it says the winter meeting. I thought it was a summer meeting. Let's fix that. The summer meeting is a major event in the life of a sorcerer, as it is where contracts are made and businesses transacted. The meeting is being held in a small mountain village, a place called Borberg. It's a simple enough village, but it does have a nice tavern where you can have a bite to eat before going to the meeting. And so these are the things in his pack that he packed before, like, traveling to the town. So a change of clothes, an unsuspicious golden egg, an arcane staff, and a lump of clay. Because I don't know how to explain Clement. He's a Sims 4 character, and he really likes clay. So I made sure that he had clay to keep him company. We're gonna retry this because for some reason, I think there's some sort of like Valentine's Day event going on that for some reason has something to do with Christmas. So it says that there's like hoofs. Actually, that might be horses rather than like reindeer. I'm not sure what waiting for the Baron means. Oh, okay. So that's a very suspicious egg. I know. Actually, so the reason for that is because this is actually my second time trying trying this tonight. The first time there was some sort of event going on, or like world events, and it was really messing with the game, so I had to turn them off and retry.
It forced the character to pick up an egg that then became an explosive with a sensor in it in a medieval RPG.
Yeah, like a medieval fantasy RPG. It put a bomb with a sensor in the world. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. So let's inspect the hoofs. The hoofs. If it's reindeer, I'm gonna undo a little bit. You walk up. Whoa. What?
Is it reindeer?
It's reindeer. And I found a Cupid bot's head. Thanks.
Really? Man.
Okay, we're gonna... Okay. We're going to remove these quests. I think that's what's going on. Again, I'm kind of new to this game, so I don't entirely... Okay, and let's sleep until morning. You wake up and look around. You notice you're in a small bed, much too small for you. There's a desk and chair in the corner of your room. Okay, let's retry that. You wake up to the sun at some point in the morning. You stretch and head for the door. You grab your key from earlier and open the door. A man in robes stands there. Okay. This sounds a little bit more in character. Okay. So, let's see. A man in red robe stands there. I'm gonna just say, good morning. Okay, he's in a red robe. He looks up and nods. He says that the store is his, and he was startled. Wait. And he starts soul when he hears you talking. He thanks you for not waking... Okay, we're gonna retry. I think it's confused. Okay. The robed man does not answer. Instead, he grabs your hand and pulls you outside. You are standing outside of the tavern. You aren't sure what to make of all of this. Are you here for the annual Summer Mages Guild meeting? The robed man gets angry. He sputters and froths at the mouth until you decide enough is enough. You smack him upside with the egg and he goes over backwards. With the egg. I'm not sure if it's talking about the egg that was in his inventory or the one that the midget gave him.
Yeah. That was his first choice of weapon? Okay.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, he didn't want to sacrifice the lump of clay.
Well, fair enough. I'm currently running a story that's around 2 weeks old, 6 hours into it per day. I'm a mermaid who is in the Industrial Revolution and has just married the princess in a gay marriage.
Oh, this is such a great game.
I know, I love this game. Like, I started playing it as kind of a joke, like, oh, wow, I wonder what it's like to have an AI be the like, dungeon master. Also, I just realized that my webcam is covering the text. That's probably a lot better for you guys. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Wait. Don't mind me just fidgeting. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this game is, like, I started playing this game as kind of a joke, like, oh, I bet that the AI is going to do such a bad job of, like, being coherent and, like, making a coherent story. But, like, it's actually surprisingly good when you, like, learn how to talk to it correctly and, like, put things in the pin.
While still being incoherent and
it's
fun.
Yeah, it's just incoherent enough to, like, be really strange and funny. But it seems like the longer a story goes, the more it kind of figures out what's going on, kind of. Yeah. It still just, like, randomly goes off on tangents, and it's really funny. He sputters and froths at the mouth. And I smack him upside the head with the egg. Are you okay, sir? The robed man sits up and rubs his head. He looks at you. What the hell did you put in my drink? He asks. An egg.
Okay.
Who is this man?
He just really likes eggs now, for some reason.
Oh yeah, the Griff. I think so. There's like Griffin and Dragon. I think that's. Oh wait, settings. Yeah, so Griffin, Dragon, and I'm not sure what Classic is. Yeah, I'm just on the free version right now but like I'm really, really liking it. So I'm honestly considering like if I start streaming this regularly, I'm gonna definitely like get the premium version, upgrade to Dragon, whatever it's called, because it's a lot of fun. Like it's genuinely really fun. I feel like you could do some fun like D&D type of stuff with it. What the hell did you put in my drink? He says, an egg. So I'm gonna say, gotta go. The meeting starts in half an hour. You run back into the tavern and put on your best robe. You get on... No, I don't get on the sleigh and fly away from the city. God damn it. So, okay.
You're really driving this.
Yeah, it really wants whatever... Okay, world events... No, so No, we don't want world events. Yeah, I assume that anyone who, like, I guess plays this game seriously, which, yeah, I would assume that, like, people who play this game a little more seriously would do Dragon. It seems like Griffin's a little more chaotic and Dragon's a little more, coherent. But I haven't played with Dragon, so I wouldn't know. We're gonna retry this. I don't want whatever's going on with Santa. Okay, he then throws it as... The red-robed man takes the egg from you and checks if it's working. He then throws it at Santa's sleigh. No, retry.
What?
I sit down beside Santa-bot. Retry. What is going on?
Why does it want Santa to be
I don't know. Something about Cupid's head and Santa-bot. Okay, the man asks where you're going. The guild house, obviously. But why obviously? Because our guild master is having an annual meeting. You begin walking away. That makes more sense. Oh, wait. I don't... let's go... walk to the guild house. You arrive at the guild house a few minutes ahead of schedule. Props to Santa for Clement. This man is... It's confusing. This dude he's actually Santa, but like from The Sims, it's fine. You arrive at the guild house a few minutes ahead of schedule. You see 3 other people there: a robot, a dwarf, and a fairy.
A robot, okay.
The robot walks up to you.
Don't be Santa.
Oh, that would actually be really fun. So you said I can offer you a Dragon game as in the multiplayer, and if the host has Dragon, then all of the players can use Dragon for that game. I think I saw that in the settings. I've actually never done multiplayer before, which I might try in the future because it seems fun. Okay, the robot walks up to you. Why? I kind of want to retry that. Why is there a robot?
As long as it's not Santa.
Yeah, as long as it's not. Yeah. I didn't know the mages guild had robots. Cupid bot, nope. Cupid bot says he's a fully automated drone and his parts are interchangeable. He was made by a wizard. Nope. Retry. Cupid bot, nope. Why is the... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna undo...
Man.
Why is it so insistent? There's probably something in the settings that I could have changed to make it not be so insistent on not so insistent on putting Santa and Cupid bot in this story, but I don't know what those settings are. Okay. You walk toward the guild house. Okay. You continue on your way to the guild house as the robed man walks behind you. Wait, he says, why are you going to the guild house? because there's a mages guild meeting happening there, you dumbass. Oh, good point. The robed man gives you a strange look. He veers to the side and falls into a hole. You look down into what seems to be a sewer drain. I thought this was like, if you're running a world game, then the Cupid bot will show up. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. Is there any way that I can make that not happen? I turned off world events and I got rid of the quest thing in my quest log, but I don't know if there's a yeah, I don't know. Okay, he falls into a hole into a sewer. This is supposed to be medieval fantasy. Let's try that again. Maybe they did. Oh yeah, I think they have him in Skyrim. Anyway, so I called him a dumbass. The man seems displeased with your answer. I was invited to the meeting, you say. I was not, the man says. You were, Four Eyes. Apparently the man has glasses and Clement's being rude to him.
I love how the game will just it'll just sort of feed into that energy. It's like, all right, well, we're just attacking this man.
Yeah, we're just being an asshole to him now. Right. Proceed to the annual summer guild meeting. I just keep saying that so the AI knows what's happening. That's probably actually the right approach to take. Okay, you reach the guild house and open the door. You see a large group of people milling about. You notice that almost none of them are wearing cloaks. Oops. Because I am wearing a cloak or a robe or something. Feel awkward and overdressed. You feel awkward and overdressed. You walk over to the group of people and say hi. Most of them look bored or annoyed. None of them remember you. One man notices you and asks you what you want.
Oh man.
These people are so rude.
Yes. Clement would never be rude like that.
Yeah. Is it... Okay. I'm just gonna say, I'm here for the meeting. Is it starting soon? It just started, the man said. You look around. Where's the mage, you ask? Dunno, should be here soon. Okay. So I'm gonna sit down and wait for the mage to arrive. You sit down, hoping the wait will go by fast. After about 20 minutes, a small man walks into the room. He looks around at the people in the room and smiles. Okay, this guy seems friendly. I'm just gonna say good morning, because Clement is polite now. What? Good morning, the little man says cheerfully. Why aren't you sitting on the floor? Because I'm a big, tough man. I'm just gonna hit enter and see what the game has to say about that. Oh, you absolutely must sit on the floor. You comply and sit on the ground. The man, now called Love, gives a small laugh and sits on the floor as well, opposite of you.
Oh man, Love.
He better not be Cupid bot. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I've never been to one of these meetings before. How does this work? Oh dear, Love says. I have so much to explain. Just go fast, you say. Alright. Well, the guildmaster, Mr. Hazel, needs these 5 people for very important work, he says. Okay. What work?
What 5 people?
And what 5 people? We need them to spread the plague in the Blackheart mines, Mr. Love says.
Well, this got dark. It sounds right up Clement's alley.
Yeah, it really does.
Can you help?
Yeah. Here, I'm going to excitedly say, Can I help? Yes, please! Gav exclaims. Gbahgav. Gav. What? Okay, I'm gonna retry that. That was... It seems kind of confused. Yeah, you, Mr. Love asks? I was hoping for someone who wasn't quite so... Well, a certain someone. What do you mean? I mean... Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to retry that. Oh wait, okay, so I retried it. He said, no dear, but thanks for the offer, Mr. Love says. I want to help, a small voice says from behind you. I want to spread the plague in the mines. I want to help too. If I can't help spread the plague in the... Oops. Then why did I even get invited to this meeting? Well, you were invited because you're a skilled worker, and very important members of the guild need a skilled worker on occasion. I'm an unskilled worker, he says. What is happening?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Being too honest in the job interview.
Yeah, I know. What do you need me to do? Nothing. You're doing it. The little man looks up and sees... No, Cupid bot. Nothing. You're a baby. Okay. Nothing. You're a baby, Mr. Love says. I can help spread the plague. Thanks, but we have someone for that, Mr. Love says. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and pout. Like, cross my arms and pout. Fine, you say resignedly. Thank you, Mr. Love beams. Now, about this meeting. Okay, let's see. Mr. Love says, I have to go over the agenda, which I should probably do before we begin. Mr. Love stands up and flips a piece of parchment on the table. I'm gonna look at the parchment and listen. This is the agenda. The guildmaster of the Blackheart Guild needs you to kill some bandits. Can I kill them with the plague in the mines? Correct, but that's not all you can do. You can also destroy one of the 3 eyes of the band. What's the point? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm still here just looking. Yeah, all good. I'm gonna retry that. That was... Okay. Oh, wait, okay, so Mr. Love looks up from the agenda. If you would be so kind, he says. Okay, I'm gonna say, sweet. No, let's give him a fuck yeah. How do I do that? Oh dear. Mr. Love says, you'd have to construct some kind of... I don't even know what. Just give me a walkthrough of how to kill these guys. Let's see. Alright, he says, I have to put in a request to the guild's bureaucratic system, so it'll be a while.
Can't you just take the initiative?
Yeah. Initiative and killing them. Oops. No. No, Cupid bot. Why is it so insistent? Jesus, kid, Mr. Love says, you can't just go around killing people willy-nilly. Why not? Yeah, you ask. Like, you're on the same page with Clement there. Mr. Love points to the agenda.
Man.
I'm just gonna say, you're no fun. No, more Cupid bot. No. No! Do it later, Mr. Love says. Nah, I want to do it now. Mr. Love sighs and gets a data pad. No. No data pads.
A magical data pad.
What? He hops into his sleigh and zips away to the North Pole. Nope. Nope. I'm speedrunning the Cupid bot quests. Nice. I'm doing everything in my power to avoid the Cupid bot quests. Mr. Love shrugs and... You don't... What? Mr. Love shrugs and puts his hands into his pockets. You don't have a minty, he says. What the fuck is a minty? It's a round metal coin, probably silver. It has a picture of the head of King George on it. You pick up the coin and put it in your pocket. Can I keep this? It's a gift from the Blackheart Guild. You'd have to ask Mr. Blackheart for more information. You see a flashing icon on the wall. Apparently you have a new message. Is this high tech or is this a magical flashing icon on the wall? They're coming! A line of men march into the room. All of them are wearing tight leather pants, a few different kinds of hoods, and body armor with silver trim. Mr. Valentine saw you killing bandits in the mines. I'm okay with people having Valentine's themed names as long as that we're not talking about fucking Cupid bot. Mr. Valentine saw you killing bandits in the mines. You'd have to ask him about the others, but I haven't killed any bandits. Mr. Okay, I think the AI is confused. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the you see a flashing icon on the wall thing. Okay, Mr. Blackheart, what would you have me do? What? He says, oh, just deposit this poor boy at the local orphanage, I think. Mr. Blackheart says, are you sure? Oh yes, it's quite time he had a new master. Oh. Oh, it's quite time that this orphan boy had a new master?
I guess he was a slave.
Okay. I'm afraid not, sir. So I just said, can't I just keep the boy for myself? I'm afraid not, sir, Mr. Blackheart says. The rules are the rules.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Man, his heart really is black.
Yeah, I guess. What is going on?
Not because he had a slave, but because he won't let you keep him.
Yeah. Done. Finished the event in 5 minutes. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's not resisting the event.
Yeah, resisting the event takes a lot longer. I kind of wonder if the AI will ever like lose the Cupid bot thing from its memory. I really hope so, but I don't know. Okay. Wait, you say, all right, what orphanage do I take him to? Take him to the Curlywig Orphanage, says Mr. Blackheart. All right, I'm ready. What's the name of this place? Curlywig Orphanage. I like to think that Clement just wasn't paying attention the first time. All right. So, I actually... Okay, add a new quest. Like, bring the orphan boy to Curlywig or orphanage. No, I don't want world events on. And did that save? Okay, yes, it did. Okay. So I'm gonna remove the golden egg from my inventory because I think that might have something to do with the the Cupid bot thing. And also, I'm gonna put some info in the pin about. So, at the Mages Guild meeting, Mr. Blackheart, Blackheart, the leader of the Blackheart Mages Guild, presented me with an orphan boy and told me to bring him to Curly... What was it called? Okay. Curly... Whoops. Orphanage to find him a new master. Okay. Nightbot. Wait, no. Moobot?
Same thing.
Oh, the world that I'm using is involved with the event. Okay, that makes sense. Well, hopefully... At this point, like, I'm too far into the story to, like, start over. Unless there's an easy way to, like, start over with a new world, but I don't know. And... Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between, like, the pros and cons of Nightbot versus Moobot, but Moobot was the first one I encountered, so I guess I used that one. Okay. Alright, boy. Oh, wait, no. Let's say that. Okay. Alright. Orphan boy. Let's take you to the orphanage.
Can you put his leash on? Does he have a leash?
Okay, wait. So I said, alright, orphan boy, let's take you to the orphanage. Alright, sir. Wait, alright, sir, you reply. I like to think that I'm just like, I just open his mouth, open the voice mouth, like, alright, sir. You grab the orphan boy by the hand. I'm gonna edit that. You put a leash on the... You put a leash on the orphan boy. Grab the leash and begin walking to the orphanage. Soon you enter the orphanage gate and take the boy to the front desk. Okay. Okay, take the boy to the front desk. I have a deposit to make. Wait, what?
How much will you give me for this orphan child?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... I have a deposit to make. How much will you give me for this orphan boy? Deposit, the woman asks. Oh, yes. Well, for you, sir. You take out the coin and put it in her hand. She briefly looks at it and smiles.
Coin.
Coin?
Okay.
Alright, retry. Oh, okay. The desk clerk lifts up the boy's head and looks at him. Well, it's a very hard decision. We can give you 5 coins for him. Only 5? A boy like that is worth at least 20.
Yeah, and look at his face. He's adorable.
Well, you know how it is. We have to make ends meet. It's not like we're the church that gives free gifts to poor children on Christmas. You sigh and take 5 coins from the counter. Oh, thanks for the follow. Glad to have you here. Strangely, being a mermaid is really hard for the AI to understand, even with the pin and world info. Yeah, the AI just struggles with certain things sometimes. It's kind of weird. Okay. I'm gonna say, actually, I changed my mind. Give me the boy back. You can keep your coins. What? I want the boy back. If you don't have any more room, I'll sleep outside tonight? What? Okay, retry. But sir, the boy is quite valuable. He's a sorcerer's apprentice. We can give you 10 coins for him.
Wait, what? That's less than...
So... Okay, retry. Seriously? What? Okay. The AI is really struggling with this one. Okay. The clerk rolls his eyes in exasperation. Fine, he says. He lifts up the boy and hands him over to you.
Like,
just
put them on the counter.
Yeah, just plops. Just, all right, here you go.
Throw the barcode on this thing.
No, I do not pick up the robot's head and find a small buzzsaw inside. All right. So what we're gonna do... All right, boy. From now on, you and me are traveling together.
Oh man, the Mages Guild will not be happy.
Yeah, they will not. The AI is doing mind-blowingly good. Sort of. What? No, no, I don't want Santa. You strap the boy onto your shoulders? Like
like a claymore on your back.
Come on, let's go, you say. You begin walking back to your home. You walk along the road that overlooks the ocean. So, boy, you got a name? Warts, he says! Ah, a name I can understand. I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce your real name. I don't know how.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna retry that. I like the name Warts for this kid.
Oh, it's a beautiful name.
Oh. Okay, here we go. I like this one. So I say, so boy, you got a name? Name, says the boy. I don't have a name. I'm just your slave. You stopped walking and turned to stare at him in disbelief. Well, boy, from now on, you're named Warts. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, dude, I love the room so much. Like, yeah. The dude sitting next to me, he's Neowit, he's my moderator. He and I, we just quote the room nonstop. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, I stop walking and turn to stare at the boy in disbelief. Well, boy, I'll pick a name for you. Actually, I'm gonna let the AI pick a name for him. So, well, boy, I'll pick a name for you. No, no. Hmm. Wait. What should I? Okay, so I said, you say, well, boy, I'll pick a name for you. What should I call you then? I'll let you decide. You look at the boy, he looks back, nodding his head. I like that name, he says. The AI is so confused. Okay, come on. Name. You have an... Okay, I know just the perfect name for you. No, I pick up Cupid Bot's head and place it in a nearby container. Cupid, you reply. Cupid, like the horned god of love?
Man.
Come on. Okay. You say, I know just the perfect name for you. What is it? Sadie. The boy nods. All right, Sadie, he replies. Sadie's an all right name.
It's not Cupid Bot.
It's not Cupid Bot. Oh, you joined the Discord? Thanks, dude. Oh, are you happy, cat? Well, we are very glad to have you. Also, Bad Cat waved at you, Neowit.
Oh. There we go.
Nice job, Neowit. You did an excellent job waving. You do slash... They're giving you instructions on how to properly wave. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the pin. Okay. I decided to keep the boy as my slave. I named the slave boy Sadie. Sadie. Let's see. Okay.
The world's just slowly being torn apart.
Yeah. Rip world limit is world limit in the pin. Oh, word limit. I can't. Okay. Yeah, the character limit. It's like kind of tough. You have to delete stuff. Okay. So Sadie. What do I do now? Okay, so to recap so far, Clement Frost, he was from some village. Okay, so he's in the world is named Kedar. He lives in Kostas, a city in a kingdom of Agadori. So he's a mage in the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild was holding this conference or meeting or whatever. He traveled to the conference. Apparently they're trying to spread a plague there, but Clement's not allowed to participate.
He's trying out as a general laborer.
Yeah, he's an unskilled laborer. And so at first they were like, "Hey, can you go kill these bandits?" And then I guess the AI got a little confused, and eventually they just gave me an orphan boy and said, "Hey, can you bring this boy to the orphanage?" And I said, "Sure." The orphanage wouldn't give me good enough money, so I decided to keep the boy as my own. I'm probably gonna get in trouble if I go back to the the Mages Guild and they realize that I didn't actually do the thing that they told me to. But what do I do now? So I have a new slave. His name is Sadie.
Oh, you know what you can do?
What?
You can go find that freaking mine that the Mages Guild wanted to poison and do it your damn self.
Oh.
Just show them how it's done.
Okay. So I said, "So Sadie, you hear about that plague going on in the mines?" "Yes." "Oh, yeah, the Blackheart mines?" "Oh, yes," replies Sadie. "It's terrible. I heard that many have died there."
Okay, so they've already. Well, I guess you need to find something else to do then.
Well, I think maybe what they were trying, like what was trying to be accomplished at the conference was like they're gonna take the plague from the mines and spread it throughout the entire kingdom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you could give the boy the plague.
Oh yeah, and then just like set him free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just have to sneak it in there because he's not gonna come into contact with people.
Yeah.
If he knows he has the plague.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
Wait, what the I said, "You say, I think we ought to spread the plague to the entire kingdom." "I agree," replies Sadie. "The Blackheart mines are too dangerous to work in." You stand up and stare out at the view of the ocean. Okay, I'm gonna retry that. Oh, yes. What? "Oh, yes," replies Sadie. "That's a very smart idea. That way no one will want to have ... You smack him in the face."
You are not the one who gets to talk here.
When did I say you get to call the shots?
Companionship, really.
Yeah, he forgot his role as my slave. You pick up the robot's head. God damn it. You pick up the robot's head. Nope. Okay, it really wants me. No, okay. Nope, we're not picking up the robot's head.
I love that it's not it's not even established that there's a robot.
No.
But yet you're still picking up its damn head.
Okay. Okay. So you say, when did I say you get to call the shots, slave boy? Sadie approaches you cautiously, his hands out. You hit me again, he yelps. That's damn right. And I'll do it again. Okay, I said that's damn right, and I'll do it again unless you shut up. Sadie falls to the ground and clutches his face. I'll say anything you want me to if you stop hitting me, he says pitifully. By the way, I do have the like NSFW filters at moderate, because I feel like typically when you start abusing slaves, it turns to much darker things and it goes way into detail. So we're gonna. I didn't want that to happen, especially on stream. So we're gonna. Hopefully that doesn't happen with Sadie. All right. Okay. Let's go to the mines. Okay. Reply Santa? No.
Yeah, it does tend to overdo it. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten pretty dark.
I don't want Cupid Bot's head involved in this. I guess I could just
throw Cupid Bot's head away.
Okay, you know what? Okay. Cupid Bot's head looks rather cheerful. It seems to think that Sadie is Cupid Bot's head. Okay. Okay, you and Sadie begin heading toward the Black Heart mines, intent on wait. Sadie doesn't know it yet, but you are intent on infecting him with the plague to spread it to the entire kingdom. I don't really know why we're doing this, but all right. Let's see what happens next. Wait, it's not like you have many options, not with the plague victims being sent directly to the chopping block, as well as not being the type to do things the hard way. What does that mean? You eventually get to the mines. The men there look at you. Hey, it's the magician, one says.
Okay, that's what.
Pull out my arcane staff and do some magic tricks with it. You point your staff toward a small mountain of coal that sits next to the mine entrance. Okay.
So the coal on fire.
No, I'm gonna say on the count of 3, the coal's going to disappear.
Everything they mine.
All of that coal now, you mind, is going to disappear! Ha ha ha, good one, my lad, said one of the miners laughing. That's not a real magic trick, says the other. Shut up and just let me do the trick. I'm having a lot of trouble typing today. All right, says the miner. 1, 2, 3, you shout as you raise your staff and point it at the mountain of coal. The coal disappears with a flash of blue light. I'm gonna say the miners start crying as they realize that they're like, their weeks of hard work has just vanished. The AI is doing mind-blowingly good. I can't believe something so stupid could actually be considered magic. You're magic, my boy. Let's see how hard your ed is, says one of the miners. What? Let me try.
That was a threat of violence.
Oh, okay. Whoops. That was amazing! How did you do that? That's one of them. He's the wizard, the great wizard, says another.
Don't they all have the plague? You're standing right next to him.
It's okay. Clement's wearing a mask, he'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, just tell him to stand 6 feet apart.
You there, sorry, what I'm gonna say is, you there, the one with the plague, mind coughing on my boy Sadie real quick?
Isn't he still strapped to your back?
Yeah. You turn and look at Sadie. He's got a dopey smile on his face as if he doesn't know what you're planning. To quote Uther Pendragon, sorcery! Oh, dude, I love Merlin. It's been so long since I watched it, but I love that show. The ending was really, really disappointing, though. But sorry if you haven't finished it yet. And I just, well, revealed something. It's fine. Okay, you turn and look so he doesn't know what you're planning. I'm not sure what heads I win mwahahaha is about, but walk toward the miner with the plague, gesturing at Sadie. Hey, you're not gonna hurt me, are you? Says the miner worriedly. Of course not, I just want you to...
Cuff on the boy.
Wait. You say, of course not, just cough on the boy and no one has to get hurt. The miner hesitates a moment, then slowly nods. He coughs out some of his lungs and dies. Oh wait, no, we're getting more Cupid bot.
Aww. Man, it was going in such a good direction.
Okay. Well, okay, says the miner. The miner leans over and puts his hand on Sadie's head. No, cough! The miner coughs on Sadie. Sadie doesn't move his head, but his eyes roll into the back of his head. He collapses onto the ground.
Oh, man. Can you use some healing magic on him or something?
I'm just gonna say, wow, that was quick. You pick up the head. No. No. What? Suddenly a figure runs out from the trees. Stupid warbler, I'm going to get you for that, you shout, and press down on the button that drops an anvil on him. Like Wile E. Coyote style?
Why does everything just become cartoonish?
Wait. I'm gonna say, wow, that was quick. You alright, Sadie? I say to this unconscious child that I just infected with the plague. Alright. God damn it. Sadie slowly begins to sit up, rubbing his head. I'm fine. Look, there's a snowman, says a miner excitedly, pointing at the sleigh.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm just gonna delete that. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna say, anyone know where the most populated nearby city is? It's called New City. It has a population of over 100,000.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, how do I get there? You'll have to walk a little way, then come back here and board our carriage, which will take you there, says one of the miners. All right then, let's do it, we reply. All right, let's board the carriage. And travel to New City with Sadie. The carriage ride is very bumpy. Ah, my head, you shout. Are you all right, asks a miner. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. At Sadie and inspect his symptoms. You look at Sadie and inspect his symptoms. He looks about the age you were when you got the plague. Perhaps a little younger, or a little older. It's hard to tell for certain.
Okay. That's an interesting inspection.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Sadie? I'm fine, he says. What's the last thing you remember, you say? I think I was taking a nap? Why were you napping? I don't know, I was feeling really sleepy, and I think I just took a little nap. Sadie looks confused. You realize that symptoms of the plague are beginning to show in Sadie, such as confusion and tiredness. Do you feel sick, you ask? I don't think so, he says. Great! Let's continue on to New City. Okay, replies Santa. You pick up and place the head of Cupid Bot over the sleigh's steering mechanism, slamming the wires into place with ease.
Okay.
Alright, let's retry that. Okay. Okay, now let's enter New City. Sadie. Once inside, you're greeted by a dwarf wearing a red cap. Oh, hello there. You look like you could use a drink after your long trip. I sure could. And my boy Sadie here could use some...
Sure use a hug.
Yeah, could sure use a hug. He just lost his family after all.
He was just taken from an orphanage and brought into slavery. What is this funny?
Oh dear, come with me. I'll get you both a drink. Or two. Or however many you need.
Whoa.
Yes, how old is Sadie?
He's a child. That's just...
Yeah. I guess they don't know that alcohol can damage a developing brain.
Yeah, to be fair, he only has so much time left.
Yeah. I mean, he's starting to show symptoms of the plague, you know. You and Sadie follow the dwarf to his table, where he sits down. So tell me about New City. New City, says the dwarf. Why, sure. It's the heart of Kedar, where all the important things happen. Like what? Say you and Sadie in unison. Well, I feel like he's about to break into song.
Yeah, or bring up Cupid Bot.
Or bring up Cupid Bot. I'm gonna say the dwarf breaks into song. How do you spell surprisingly? Okay. The dwarf breaks into song. Everyone around him stands up and joins in with surprisingly coordinated choreography. New city, built fresh with no past. Hey, Nani Nelly, hey, Nani Nelly, hey, Nani Nelly. I can't say that. He pulls out a small scroll. Look around, confused. A nondescript assemblage of boards and rails with a strange metal slate sitting... No, okay. You see a war zone. There are bodies everywhere. The city's streets are clogged with people running for their lives, demons and humans alike, and everywhere there's the smell of death and gunpowder. It's like this place is war-torn. It sure is, says the dwarf, and it's... And it's also one of the only safe places left, with demons purging everywhere else. Why? What's going on?
Wait, so like giving Sadie the plague was useless.
Yeah.
She just has the plague now.
Yeah, no, Sadie just has the plague. Hey, Sadie, mind coughing on this dwarf? The red cap? Sure. Wait. Okay, we're talking about... Alright.
Cupid Bot again.
He had a small... No. Hey, Sadie, mind coughing on this dwarf? No, I don't want Cupid Bot. What the fuck? I said, hey, Sadie, mind coughing on this dwarf in the red cap? And it said, you raise your hand, and Sadie shoots a fireball directly at it. The fire engulfs the dwarf's face, and he falls backwards off his chair.
Oh.
He screams as his beard catches fire.
That's what he asked for, but good job anyway.
Realize that Sadie's plague has reached the advanced stages. You have to act fast. You go over to the dwarf who is still screaming and begin strangling him. No, no, please, he begs.
What? Okay.
This is getting chaotic. Okay. Strangling the dwarf. Okay. While strangling the dwarf, you say, "Breathe a word about this to anyone, and I'll make sure it's the last breath you make." Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Okay. The dwarf stops screaming and nods. You drop the dwarf's head and he falls over dead. You're done. Olaf can leave. Who's Olaf? You begin walking up the chimney. God damn it. Okay, the dwarf stops screaming to the point where he isn't making any noise at all. He goes from red to purple in seconds, and then to black. You stand up, feeling sick. You better not have given me the plague, Sadie. I didn't. Good. You pick up the head. God damn it. It's a simple device with a single button on it. Dude. Wait, why is Sadie suddenly a girl? I guess Sadie's typically a girl name, but... Okay, I'm just gonna remove this line about picking it up by the head and throwing it at the sleigh. Jesus. This thing's stubborn. Okay. You better not have given me the plague, Sadie. I didn't, says Sadie. Good. Let's keep moving. Okay, I said, good, let's keep moving. I want this whole city infected by sundown. Okay. You arrive at the gates of New City Hall. The gates are wide open, as if someone just dragged them open. A few Kishak soldiers stand around in shock. What's the situation? I don't know who's asking, but...
It's war-torn.
Yeah. Just lost his family to the war. Can you give him a hug? Okay, so the Kishak soldiers look at you and each other. Why, of course, they say in unison. They open the gates and allow the reindeer into the city. Why? Why?
Why is this so flagrantly
Yeah, it just like, oh,
inject Christmas theme.
I don't. It just really wants Christmas and Cupid and whatever the fuck. The soldiers kneel down and hug Sadie, ignoring the coughs and sniffs.
And fireballs.
Okay. They say, okay, I'm getting an email. I don't think you can see that. Oh, no worries about your Wi-Fi dying. It's all good. Okay. We're here for you, my friend. Don't worry, they say, as if you manage to find a tissue and hand it to him. You look into Sadie's eyes. Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Sadie. Whisper to Sadie. Cough on them. Sadie obeys, and several soldiers catch a few blood-tinged mucus in their hands. You find it a little gross, but they seem to enjoy it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Along the plague.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, they're living in a war-ravaged land.
Yeah, maybe it'll put them out of their misery. I'm just gonna say good. You remove the head of the robot. Okay. You pick up the head.
Why doesn't it doesn't even try to place a robot into the story?
I don't know. The Kishak citizens look at you with awe. You wince as the crowd pushes forward to get a closer look. At what?
The phlegm?
Apparently I took a picture of the robot's head with my phone. Wow, this is like, it's very stubborn. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say something else and see if that... So, who rules New City? And where can I find them? You can't find the ruler anywhere. It's a democracy, says the soldier. A few Kishak citizens look over at you and begin whispering to each other. You realize you might be in trouble. But surely there's someone here with more power.
Someone who definitely shouldn't be getting the plague.
Yeah. But surely there's someone here with a lot of power. We don't have a king, we have a mayor, and he's just an elected official. Kishak citizens begin protesting, saying that the mayor is a dictator and he runs everything. Okay, where can I find this mayor? The mayor? He's at the town hall right now. Can you take me there? Yes, I can, but I don't think you should speak to him. Why not? You might hurt his feelings. He's well liked within the new city, and he has been for many years.
Okay, so they like being dominated.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna say, like, what about those people over there who are protesting?
What an interesting political dynamic.
I know, just denying. I don't know. They're the opposition, the mayors of the people. Wait, the mayor is of the people, but not of the people. That's how we have a democracy. I don't understand.
Yeah.
The mayor is of the people, but not of the people.
That's a philosophical statement.
Yeah.
He's probably born wealthy, but represents people, or something like that. So he sounds like the perfect candidate to be coughed on.
Yeah. Okay, you say just take me to the mayor. Ah, a real man's request. All right then. But you would best have a care, or else you'll end up like this poor fellow. Who? Our beloved mayor, that's who, says a Kishak citizen. I thought he was dead, you say in confusion. What? I'm just gonna proceed to the mayor. The Kishak citizen grunts as you walk past them, giving you the stink eye. Your stomach growls. You wonder how long it's been since you ate. It doesn't we have a mayor to cough on.
Yeah. The nail in the coffin to put in this war torn society.
Yeah. Okay, you make your way inside of the town hall. You rub one of the carved wooden statues on the door, and the door opens. Inside, a trio of old men sit around a large table. Which one of you is the mayor?
What a convoluted way to visit him.
I know. I am Mayor Amadeus, says the mayor, looking up from his paperwork. And what can I do for you? I was sent here to meet you, you reply. I guess. I'm gonna pull Sadie. Actually, have I? Oops.
You could tell him that he should hug that orphan and call it like a positive press opportunity.
Yeah. Sadie has the plague. I'm putting this in the pin. Sadie has the plague, and I am trying to infect the mayor. Well, by making people come into contact with Sadie. Who is sick with the plague. I know I already said that, but sometimes this thing's a little hard-headed. Yeah, I don't really care about this meeting anymore. Okay, there is a small mountain village, a place called Borweg. Yeah. There we go. Okay, you pull Sadie close to you and gesture toward the mayor. Hello, sir, you say? Ah, a human, yells the mayor. The only kind of creature that comes to this forsaken town. But you're not here for me, are you? Um... There we go. I don't know if the AI is going to pick up on what I'm trying to say here, but... You say, I am actually. This poor boy has lost his family to the war. I know that you are unpopular among the citizens of New City. I thought you could hug this orphan boy in front of the citizens to improve their perception of you. That got a little messed up, so I'm going... I don't know if it'll make a difference, but... Oh. Okay, let's retry. Hug, as in physical contact? Well, I suppose that would help in this situation, but are they really going to trust a stranger with their children? Of course. Let's see. You say, I think this will really help improve the way people look at you. All right, then. But what are you going to do? Watch us? Of course. The mayor stands and motions to his advisors. Let's go outside so the people can see. All right, then, the mayor replies. The two of you walk outside and the old men stare at you. The mayor looks at the people and smiles. The mayor says, "Good people of New City, welcome to the arena." The mayor says, "Good people of New City, I know these are turbulent times. Many of you have lost family and friends to this war. This young orphaned boy has lost his family. Watch as I hug him to make amends." What the fuck? Okay, the mayor walks over to the child and places his hand on the boy's shoulder. "Come on, son. Hug the man who killed your family." What the fuck? The people watch as you look at them, sighing. Sadie. Sadie opens his arms to the mayor, receiving the hug. Sadie then begins coughing violently, leaving a stain of blood on the mayor's fine robe. Huh. Wait. The mayor pulls back, staring at the blood. You see how the common people suffer. You raise an eyebrow and frown. I'm gonna say Sadie continues to cough. Sadie continues to cough. It appears that he is only becoming more and more affected by the plague, which is now likely spread to the mayor of New City. Sadie falls to the floor, and the mayor quickly picks him up and places him on the nearby table. Sadie looks up at you. You didn't want to hurt me?
Hey.
Of course I didn't want to hurt you. Let's see if I can use my healing magic to cure you of the plague. I think I'd rather die. I understand that, but if you let the plague win, you'll suffer horribly before dying.
Just heal him.
Just...
You'd rather die than be your slave.
Jesus. I don't think I'm that bad. I mean, okay, well...
You gave him the plague.
I just gave him the plague and slapped him a couple times. And also... It's fine. It's fine. Sadie's fine. You sigh and raise your staff. You focus your mind on healing the sick people. No. I don't want to heal the mayor.
Yeah, oh, you get a new tray.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, let's get out of here, Sadie. Our work here is done. Yes, let's. No. We don't want any magical slaves. What? But the mayor is dead. Let's go home. No. Oh, whoops. I guess I could just... God damn it. It's really... You say, Sadie, let me heal you now. A dead slave is of no use after all. As you say, master, Sadie says. Whoa, the wound on his chest?
Oh. Maybe it has lesions or something.
Oh. What? You slowly bring, I'm gonna say, like, the staff upwards, absorbing all of the energy around it. You gracefully form the most simplest of spells and place your hands on Sadie's head. Bippity, boppity, boo! Sadie's head snaps upwards as the energy flows into him. repairing his systems. You smile as you feel his mind healing before your eyes. How do you feel? I'm good, thanks. No, how are you really? Sadie looks at you puzzled. Why do you care? As I said before, a dead slave is of no use to me. And a sick one is almost as bad. Oh, well then. I'm great. Thanks for healing me. I thought you said you were a guardian. I am, a watcher. I watch over you and make sure nothing bad happens to you. Ah, that makes sense. Wait, I'm gonna retry that though. No. We're not doing any Santa related stuff. Oh, okay. That's an appropriate response. So what now? Reginald? Actually, if I ask the AI, so what now, it's just gonna point me in the direction of Cupid Bot.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, what do we do now? So
Successfully brought a plague to the mayor of New City.
yeah.
Sadie's not dead.
Sadie's not dead, I healed him.
The Mages Guild is probably not a good idea to go back to them.
Yeah, they probably don't want me anymore. Are there any orcs nearby?
Oh no, you don't want to go down that road.
Oh, yeah.
You can just... oh man. You can just go out adventuring and retry until it stops telling you about Cupid Bot's head.
Yeah. Let's look around. You see a humanoid robot with long blonde hair standing on 2 feet. Okay. You see a pristine white robot in front of the North Pole. You are in the forest. Okay, and there's a Santa bot next to you. Humanoid robot. A normal-looking rifle. I really need to learn how to make weapons that aren't made for little children. You're at the edge of the forest surrounded by snow. Okay, there's a dead deer in my hands, apparently. Humanoid robot. Man. what's up, Smokey? Titties, what I miss. Okay. So we are currently playing AI Dungeon, which is, so you know those like old school text adventure games? This is like that, but the whole thing is controlled by an AI. So like, yeah, it's controlled by an AI. So you tell the AI what you want to do, and then it like, crafts the world around you, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm playing as. Do I dare recap what's happened in the adventure so far? Okay, so I'm playing as a wonderful man named Clement Frost. He's from some, well, okay, so it's medieval fantasy. He grew up as part of the Mages Guild, and the Mages Guild gave him an assignment to deliver some orphan boy to an orphanage so that he could find a new master. And basically Clement thought, oh, that's not good enough, I'm just gonna... Oh, the Valentine Massacre. Yeah, so basically Clement decided that this... just giving up this orphan boy, it's not good enough. The orphanage wasn't going to pay him very well for it. So he decided to just keep the boy. And he also found out that there's a plague going on. So he said, maybe I can take this orphan boy and infect him with the plague, and then go spread it to a really populated city. So we went to this place called New City, and infected the mayor of said city, and now we're running away. And that's where we are right now. It's not a zombie plague, it's just a plague. I think the symptoms of it are like you pass out when you very first get it, and you feel really tired, and you get really confused. And it's potentially lethal. Also something about like fireballs, but I don't know. It's a little vague. But so that's what's going on. Okay. So yeah, just your common dark plague. Yeah, medieval. So basically, I'm trying to figure out what to do now, because we've just finished spreading the plague to the mayor of New City. And my character's a sorcerer, so he healed the orphan boy. His name is Sadie, and he's now our slave. So we're kind of deciding what to do now. I'm asking Sadie if he has any backstory. He says, I come from a long line of servants in the kingdom of Kishak, sir. What are your job duties? I don't really care about his job duties. So what do we do now? There's some sort of event going on right now. There's like, I think it's because it's Valentine's Day. The game is trying really, really hard to push me to a specific adventure about like Cupid bot and Santa bot, and I don't entirely know what it is, but like it keeps coming up with that, and I have to like edit it out. Ooh, romance. Oh yeah, I guess that would be appropriate for Valentine's Day. Although I don't know. Our boy Sadie, he's like a child and a slave, so I feel like that wouldn't be appropriate. Maybe we can find someone else to romance. Excuse me. Man, I think the idea of romance just made me cough on my own spit. Let's see. So Sadie, where do you come from? Cough, sex, cough, cough. Okay. Okay. It's right over there. That kingdom sounds interesting. What other kingdoms are close? Should we visit? Yes, I'd like to visit there. All right, you put Cupid Butt's head back on your sleigh, and we're gonna retry that one because I don't want to do whatever Cupid Butt is. You hop on the sled and start driving. How about I just edit that? What did you do for the Great Chicago's Massacre anniversary today? Oh, I'm not super familiar with, well, history, I guess. I assume some sort of massacre happened today. I didn't really do anything. I did homework. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. You didn't steal any hearts. No. Eh? Eh? Okay. Okay, so Sadie's. So I said, so tell me about Kishak, Sadie. It's a very nice country, lots of trees. What about its magic? It has several mages dedicated to it, so it's fairly powerful. Is there a mages guild there? Because they probably wouldn't be too happy to see me. There's a small one in the capital, I believe. No, I don't want to head. I don't want to head to there. I think the AI is kind of confused about this. You look at Mr. Blackheart and nod. What? Um. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just gonna look around. See what there is to see. Let me guess, it's gonna be Cupid Bot. Oh. Oh, I can see a sleigh. Let's just... Here. You look around the forest and see a cave. You quickly approach it. The cave seems dark. But in the light of the setting sun, you can easily see that there's no one there. Perfect. Let's make camp in the cave. And I placed the robot's head on a rock. Let's just re-roll that. You sit down in the cave and begin to talk with Sadie about the nature of love. That doesn't seem very appropriate. So what's your opinion on love, Sadie? Let's see what Sadie has to say. I don't know. Why do you ask me? I'm just wondering what people usually think about it, if anything. Are there any girls at home that you fancy? We could give them a visit. Well, We're in town. Yeah, see if they want to be slaves too. Yeah, there's a girl that works at Kishak Lad's End Tavern. She's only a servant, but you look at Sadie, whose face is grim. Uh-oh. The robot is from Kishak! Well, there's that girl in the Serving Academ Tavern that could lay you a few eggs. Ow, that's disgusting, lad. What? It's a long story. We've got all night. Tell me about her. Why am I being friendly with this slave boy?
Is this a human female or a hen?
I don't know. Okay. Her name is Eliza. She's really pretty. She's also really dumb. I fell for her because she makes me laugh. It's obvious she doesn't have a highborn background, but still. You don't exactly have a highborn... Being a slave and all. I'm sure you two are perfect. Wait. I wonder if Eliza would be interested in becoming a slave of mine. I'd rather you not say anything about that. I wonder why. No, we don't pick up the head of the robot. Whoa, yeah, Eliza would be interested. She's not fond of her parents' new title, but she's embracing it. Still, she'd probably be happier as a slave than a princess.
Okay.
Wait. I want to add Eliza to the pin. I have a... Okay, I have a slave boy named Sadie. We can delete this. Sadie is from... Oh, it's like Kishak or something? So what I'm doing right now, Smokey, is that, so this is like a list of information that the AI remembers, because it has a tendency to kind of get like really sidetracked and forget what information you've already told it. So it can look back at this information and remember what's going on. The Kingdom of Kishak. There is a girl who works at the Land's End Tavern. There's a girl named Eliza in Kishak. Sadie has a crush on Eliza. There we go. Eliza comes from a poor family. There we go.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Also, it seems to be confused about Sadie's gender. Okay. Wait. Okay. You spend the next day visiting all of the villages Keshak has to offer. You ask the people there if they've seen Eliza. You said that Eliza works at the Land's End Tavern. Let's check there. We're on a quest for love, ladies and gentlemen. And the slave. You walk to the tavern, which is quite busy, as usual. How can I help you? I'm looking for Eliza. Yes, I'm Eliza. What would you like? I would like to take you as my slave. Slave? Okay, I will have to process that. But I will also need your name, please. Cupid. Let's re-roll that one. Eliza's eyes widen as she drops the serving platter she was holding. What did you say? I would like to take you as my slave. Also, I have Sadie here. He would like to do sex with you. If you don't...
That might get bad.
Okay, yeah. To profess his love for you, if you don't mind. Oh, he's my poor Sadie.
Oh man, you need to hurry up and slave her so you can smack some sense in there.
Yeah. And you're going to join him as my slave. Eliza's eyes are bulging out of her head and she drops to her knees. I love you, sir. Please, sir, take me as your slave. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Who are you? I'm your new master, now that your old master isn't interesting anymore. I don't understand. I'm saying you're going to be my slave. Be my slave. Yes or no? I'm not sure I understand. Oh, god damn it. Good choice, Eliza. Now let's take your love into consideration. You walk outside with Eliza. Okay. Alright.
You're gonna be my slave, okay.
Let's see, I'm gonna update this. There is a girl named Eliza who used to work at the Land's End. Eliza has become my slave alongside Sadie. And Sadie has a crush on Eliza. Alright, there we go. So... Well then. I now have 2 slaves! This is getting weird. Alright. You walk outside with Eliza. Where's my character from? Costas. Not in the sleigh. No, I don't want to pick up the head of Cupid bot either. What? That's stupid. I'm not your slave to do nothing but go back to your home. We're going to stay in Kishak and have some fun. I don't think you understand how this works. You're my slave. You do what I tell you to do. No, I don't pick up the head of Cupid bot. This game, the AI is really trying to push Cupid bot on me. Yes, Mister. Sadie walks ahead of you. Why did you say yes so quickly? The trip happened spontaneously. I didn't have time to plan an elaborate way. Here. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Continue the journey home to Costas. Okay, you begin to hear a high-pitched whine of the engine. Nope. Whoa. The next day, you wake up back at your home in Kostas. Eliza and Sadie sleep in the bed with you. Oh, that's inappropriate. Okay. Pass by several villages. You stop in the village and ask for directions. Excuse me, sir. How do I get to the kingdom of Felcon? What? Wait, the kingdom of Felcon? Is... it's the kingdom of Agadori, not Felcon. You know what? I'm gonna edit. There we go. Okay, well, it's not a bad idea. It's only 3 days. Okay, we've established that. Let's re-roll. I could have in order to. On second thought, will you take one of my slaves in exchange for a horse? What? Oh, the game is really confused. Okay, I have a horse and no room for your slave. Good day, sir. You walk away. What's wrong? What's wrong? That man wouldn't take one of my slaves in exchange for a horse. Presumably Eliza is asking this, or Sadie, one of them. Let's just keep walking. No, we don't walk toward the sleigh. No. Did you accomplish your mission? No, but I got 2 slaves. No. No, I don't pick up the head and put it in my backpack. I don't... Man, this is... It's really stubborn. It really, really wants. You know, let's just undo. Hmm. You know, I might actually call that there for tonight. We made some wonderful progress, if I do say so myself. And I had a lot of fun in the process. So, yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in. I'm glad to be back. It's been like a month or so. I still may continue to be kind of like irregular about when I'm streaming, but I'll definitely like try to stream more regularly, and of course I'll let you know when I'm gonna stream. But yeah, thanks to everyone who came out this time. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.